Good morning, everybody. Hello, Tiff.
Good morning, Mal. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. I've been cracking up about all the people who are sharing on social media how much they hate wearing a mask and then smelling their own breath, like especially after they eat pizza or drink a little coffee.
Yeah, well, now we know what the rest of everybody else smelled, so.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, so there's this new trend in scented masks. You reminded me this morning that we've had guests on the show who I have one that's got a lavender infused. It's got dry lavender in it, which smells fantastic if you're meditating or just want to chill out a little bit. But they're talking about fruity scented masks and even ones that are breathable bacon and a Jack in the Box smelling like the fried chicken.
I mean, you knew this was going to happen, right? Because they do everything like this. Cologne, deodorant. I mean, they do all the things. I don't know. Sometimes it can be a little bit much, I think. But I like the ones that we had were like super soft scented, so it didn't bother me.
Well, one thing I do now, of course, this is not doctor approved or any, whatever. But this is something I do in yoga, so I thought I'd share it since we're talking about scented masks. So you have to wear a mask and be really far away from everybody else in the class. So you've got your mask on, but you're sweating and maybe you want to smell something really yummy. So what I do, now again, you should probably ask your doctor first or whatever. But what I do is I take my mask and then I've got my essential oil and I
knew you were going to say that.
You did? Because I use the recipe that you shared with me for essential oil. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world. I bought all the 5 little individual scents and I mixed my own concoction based on your recipe. So I just then spray my mask like that, give it a little shake, and then I wear it in yoga. It smells so good.
It's not too strong. Hey, that's all that matters. I mean, and that's probably a good way to do it, especially if it's one of the essential oils that are good for you, like lavender, like you said.
Yeah, and just a little bit. I put it on the outside, so I'm guessing it's not bad to breathe it in. I put just a few drops. Usually, spray bottle's even better, but there you go, your homemade scented mask.
Sometimes in yoga, people could stand to put that on their attire as well,
Especially when there are guys around, because guys smell really bad in yoga.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Guys have like a different kind of scent or sweat or oil coming out of their body or something. It's true.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, moving on.
And
I'm
not guy bashing cameraman Dave. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking the truth.
They got some odors going on.
Yeah.
It's true. Okay. The number one cause to make you be in a bad mood in the morning is
spilling something on your shirt.
Yep, spilling something on yourself. It's so funny because I am notorious when I'm in studio for spilling my coffee. And it's so funny because they're always like, oh, what is it about, in studio? No, I do it at home. I did it the other day all over my desk. I posted it on my Instagram. But I was like, it used to be a thing with our family where if someone didn't spill their glass of milk, dinner could not have happened. It wasn't even existent. It just always happened. So I'm like, is this a family trait that we're all so clumsy? I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's like people who will say it's not a party until somebody breaks a wine glass or something. But it happened to me yesterday. I don't know if you remember. I was wearing this black shirt with a lot of pattern and cream colored. And one of the worst spills is coffee, especially if you're like me and you like a lot of cream in it, because cream with coffee is like this impossible stain. Send us an email if you have a great way to get it out of clothes. But especially you spill it on the front of your shirt or something, and it can be very tough to get out. But I think it's hilarious that that's the thing, the number one thing that puts people in a bad mood. And it just happened to me yesterday.
And it can happen in the car, on your lap, and you're on your way. You can't change it. So that's our sound off for today. Go to Facebook, fill in the blank. If blank happens in the morning, I am in a bad mood all day. It doesn't have to be a spill, but we want to know what it is for you.